Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. I am Adam on the forecourt at Old Trafford, heading back to the car. Manchester United 4, AZ Alkmaar 0. Really, after the first half, I did not see this one coming. I really did not see it coming after that first half. The first half was dreadful. You hear that saying a lot, a game of two halves. You always hear it, don't you? And today was a typical game of two halves. As Manchester United, we started the game atrociously. Alkmaar were comfortable in possession. They controlled possession. They had the ball. They were passing it around us, knocking it around us. Every time we got the ball, we'd give it straight back to them. We looked nervous on the ball. We lacked cohesion. We lacked anything. The midfield was awful. Nemanja Matic, why is he starting for Manchester United? It's clear he no longer wants to be a Manchester United player. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer no longer wants him at the club. Hence why he's only playing in dead rubbers like tonight. Why are we starting him in these games? It doesn't make any sense. We gain nothing from it because he's no longer a good enough player. He's far too slow. He hasn't got the passing ability anymore. And tonight it was frustrating to watch him play because I just feel like it's a waste, an absolute waste. Like, what are we gaining from that? Nothing. There's no point playing Nemanja Matic in a Man United shirt for this Man United team anymore. It's so poor. But beyond that, as the second half started, Manchester United got a whole lot better. We looked a lot better. We were playing with more intent, more attacking, more verve, and we got the goals to come with it as well, which was a lot better. Andreas Pereira for the first goal, absolutely immense. Some of the skill that he pulled off in the corner to get around the defenders, get around them, beat them, get the ball into the box was pretty good as well from Andreas Pereira. The ball went into the box, flashed across the box, and you're thinking, where's Tony Marshall? That's where you've got to be, inside the 6-yard box, looking to eat up these chances. He wasn't there. The ball went flying through, came to the back post to Ashley Young, who had a great finish to get it 1-0 to Manchester United. And from there, we never ever looked back. We scored 4 goals in 12, 13 minutes. Like Ollie at Forest all over again. 4 goals in 12, 13 minutes. And the second goal came from Mason Greenwood. It was a fantastic strike by Mason Greenwood as well. Not as good as his second goal, United's 4th, but it was a fantastic goal. United's 3rd was a penalty for Juan Mata. Andreas Pereira by this point was full of confidence and he was saying, give me the ball, I want to take this penalty, give me the ball right now. But Ashley Young pulled up rank, told him no, gave the ball to Juan Mata, and Juan Mata scored. Young and Mata on the score sheet, and they were 2 of our worst players today, which was pretty incredible as well. At half time I was fuming so much. I was thinking, Young shit, Mata's shit, Matic is shit. These lot shouldn't be playing for Manchester United anymore. And you all know how much I love Juan Mata and I love Ashley Young. I love them. But they were driving me mad. And at half time I was thinking, this is a joke. And then 2 of them go and score in a 4-0 win. You couldn't make that stuff up. You absolutely couldn't make that stuff up. Like I was saying, man, Andreas Pereira as well. When he doesn't use his brain, when he doesn't have time to think, he's pretty good. He's a natural baller. He's got the energy, he's got the commitment, he's got the enthusiasm. He's trying to make things happen, he's trying to do stuff. But sometimes he gets too greedy or he thinks about himself before he thinks about the team. And there was one of these occasions in the first half. He was running through on goal yet again, like we saw against Brighton where he luckily got the goal. He was running through on goal, had a runner to the left, a runner to the right, defenders backtracking. And what did he do? Kept running, hoping that the space would open up so he could shoot. He got greedy. He always gets greedy. We need him to start using his brain a little bit better because when he's thinking now, when he's doing these things, it's not good enough. But like I said, off instinct alone and with skill, with trickery, he's got all the ability. It's just his application at times isn't good enough. But to create that first goal, his application was incredible, and in that corner it was a great bit of skill to get the ball out of there, get the ball down and get it across the box. So fair play to him. He had a good day today, especially in that second half, and you could tell he was getting confident. And Andreas Pereira is one of those players that I've always loved at United when he was coming through the under-23s with Timbo. I really enjoyed watching him play. He was one of those players that I think has been affected a little bit by the lack of quality in the under-23s. He never really was able to push on in the 23s. He stagnated there, had a few loan moves which didn't go great or didn't go to plan. He had glimpses at Granada, glimpses. Where else did he go again? I forgot the other place he went to. But he had a few glimpses on loan, but he never really found his feet. And he's come to Old Trafford. I think he's come back to Old Trafford. He's kind of forgot what player he is. Is he a number 10? Is he a winger? Is he a midfielder? He's kind of forgot that. But what we are starting to see now is a player that, look, the effort is there. So, you know, when people say to me, these guys ain't fighting for the badge, you think, that's not true, because some of them are fighting for the badge. I don't think Matic is. Matic don't want to be here, get him out. But Andreas Pereira is someone that fights for the badge. Andreas Pereira is someone that is committed, covers grass, runs around, gets challenges in, gets in people's faces, tries to make things happen. But sometimes he's just not good enough. That is the truth. And today, in the second half, he was more than good enough. He was very good. But we need to see that more consistently from him. We need to see his decision-making improving for him to become better and to be able to stick around at Old Trafford as well, because he is a player that's come through the academy, but he's a bit older than the rest, you know what I mean? So if this team improves and he doesn't improve, he's going to find himself dropping down a pecking order and eventually leaving the club. But like I said, great influence from him for the first goal and to create that goal for Ashley Young. Mason Greenwood's finishing, incredible for the second and the fourth goal, and Juan Mata with the penalty to make it 3-0. As I was saying about Mason Greenwood, incredible finishing. Absolutely loved his performance today in that second half. He set up Martial as well when it was 0-0. Martial should have scored. Martial was frustrated in the first half because he didn't get the ball. In the second half, he was a little bit better, and his movement was very good. He was helping make things happen, but he should have been scoring that chance. He should have buried that chance, and he hit it over. And you're just thinking, come on, Tony, stick it in the back of the net, especially at 0-0. But look, United still won today. We were able to take Maguire, Anthony Martial off and wrap them up in cotton wool for the game on Sunday, which has massive importance. Of course, today was important. It was important to win and get top of the group and make sure we avoid those guys in the Champions League that are in the Europa League through the Champions League. But, you know, Sunday is massively important. We've just for the first time got 2 back-to-back league wins. We need to do a 3-peat of league wins, however bad that sounds, and get a third on the trot, because it's vitally important that we start picking up points. Top 4's coming closer as well, which is interesting. I'm trying not to focus on that because I personally see us being consistently inconsistent as the season goes on and dropping more points and slipping further behind. But top 4 is possible if we get wins against Everton and in some of the league games that are upcoming. So, yeah, interesting game coming up. Today was a fun night in the end, especially that second half. Mason Greenwood is a joy to watch, an absolute joy to watch. Finishing left foot, right foot. He's like Van Persie at times. And we're seeing a generational talent come through. Marcus Rashford, fantastic talent coming through at Man United. But he's a player that is relying on his hard work. He has natural ability as well. Of course he does. But he's relying on hard work and a bit of luck to get where he is as well. Mason Greenwood, the quality has got him into the position he's at now as a 17-year-old in the first team. And he's showing it in the first team. It's fucking incredible. We've got a generational talent on our hands in Mason Greenwood, and we need to wrap him up, make sure he continues his improvement, continues his progression, and continues to play in the first team for Manchester United. Because, you know, take our time with him. Like Ali said at the start of the season, there's going to be times where he has dips. He had dips in training and we didn't know about it, and we're all saying, he needs to start games, he needs to be in this team, he needs to do that. But look, we need to take our time with these guys. The guy's got 6 goals already this season though. 6 goals. In his first season for the first team, he's likely to hit double figures, and that in itself is incredible. Greenwood, generational talent, and we got to see more evidence of that on display at Old Trafford tonight after Manchester United sealed top spot in the Europa League. And I now am at the car, so I'm going to shoot out of here, guys. Thank you for tuning in to AdamMcKola TV. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing, and make sure you check out the fan cams and my review on Full Time Devils right now. For now, I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.